Hey guys, it's Rhonda. Welcome back to all of our new subscribers. Hey, how y'all doing? To our current subscribers, hey. All right, so listen guys, I promise one recipe per week, and I am literally heading out to the hairdresser, but I wanted to do this recipe before I go. So if you guys are like me, you have breakfast whenever you want to, right? I don't really stick to the rules where you have to have breakfast in the morning. I'm gonna have my breakfast whenever I want it. And right now, before I go to my appointment, I seriously feel like my vegan, okay? We're gonna be making vegan French toast. Okay, so I have the link for this live chat Q&A so that you can invite your friends. It's in the chat box. Please go ahead and share the link. I really need your guys' help in helping to get the content out there. So please go ahead, please go ahead, share the link to your Facebook page, share it to your Instagram, share it to any Facebook group that you're in. So I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to come on in. I am so ready. I'm so hungry. I'm not sure why I usually wait until I'm super hungry to decide to go cook. It's kind of crazy. It's a bad habit, y'all. I've got to cook like hours before I get hungry. But then I'll be busy working. So, all right. So come on in, guys. Come on in. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm Rhonda Davis. I'm a vegan. I will be posting vegan recipes every week. I'm also sharing my life. I also lost my job due to COVID. So I will be showing you how I'm able to pay my bills without a 9-to-5. My daughter has a playlist, and she does Roblox. So if you have kids, you can have them just follow her in Roblox. They can get together and play. It's all kids friendly, safe, and fun for the kids. So make sure you have your kids check out her playlist. And then you can have fun with me while we cook and have a good time, right? Right. All right, so I'm just going to give you guys 2 more seconds to have you guys come on in. Don't forget to share the link in the chat box. And let's go ahead and we're going to get to this recipe. I'm here answering questions. So if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat room and I will be able to answer your questions. All right, so let's get to this recipe, guys. Let's get to the recipe. I have to get to my appointment. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get to the recipe. All right, let's get this camera fixed. Let's get everything together so we can start this amazing recipe. All right, I think this is a little better. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. This is better. All right. Let me wash my hands. Share the link in the chat box, guys. Let's get some other people to come on the live. Share the link. So the 2 ingredients I'm working with is just eggs, and I'm using Ezekiel bread. Okay, it's a pretty dope bread. It's really good and healthy for you. All right, so let me put this back down and we're gonna get started. So I don't know about you guys, but I love making French toast. So first things first, let's go ahead and get you a deep container, some sort of a vessel. I just grabbed what I got here. All right, and I'm gonna open the just eggs. I've used this a few times, but I find it to be a little bland. So y'all know me, right? I always have to take things up a notch. So we're gonna take this up quite a few notch. So I'm fitting to 10x this situation here, okay? 10x. Y'all hear me? 10x. All right, let's go. Let's 10x. If I can only get the container open, if I can just get it open, right? Right. All right, so it's open. So just eggs, it does have that consistency, and it does have that little melting consistency that feels a lot like eggs. But like I said, we fit into 10x it right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let me get my measuring cup, because I don't want to use the whole thing. I'm only going to use a few slices of bread. So I'm going to go ahead and pour 1 cup. So this is half a cup. I'm going to pour another. So now I have an entire cup. All right. Now, when you're doing this recipe, if you want to use the entire just eggs, that's fine. Then you can probably do about maybe 6 to 8 slices of bread, of the Ezekiel bread. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add some regular plant-based milk. That's about maybe 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of aquafaba. All right, so basically that's the chickpea water, right? Because I want to add more texture to the just milk, and then I want to bring in some more flavors in it, right? So as much as it has that egg consistency, it's not quite fully the egg consistency. That's why I'm adding those 2 additional ingredients. All right, so this is what it looks like. Nice and thick and runny. All right, so to this mixture, let's take it up a notch, okay? So I am using vanilla, okay, because I can, and I will, because I need my food to taste really delicious. All right, so I just use that spoon, like fold the spoon up. All right, so I'll let you guys decide how much vanilla you want to use in it. But once you use the same ingredients, you're going to achieve the same taste. I'm using nutmeg. I'm just going to put a little bit of nutmeg because I'm trying to get a delicious flavor. Like, I just don't want to have the plain bread and the just eggs. Like, that's boring. So this is why I'm going the extra mile to add everything I'm adding in here. All right, so I'm using pumpkin spice because, you know, we're getting into pumpkin spice. Everything these days is pumpkin spice based on the season. So I'm adding in some pumpkin spice. Yes, honey. So I'll let you guys decide how much you want to once again, but just keep the same ingredients that I'm using. I'm going to add me some cinnamon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pour some cinnamon in there. Once again, I'll let, you know, just a couple of shakes. You're just trying to flavor the batter, okay? All right, because, and I'm going to use a little bit of salt. The Ezekiel bread is amazing. However, it's very hard and it doesn't really have, it has its own little flavor. But adding these ingredients, it's going to totally make it amazing. All right, so go ahead and give it a good mix. All right, give it a good mix, mix everything in. And you still have this nice yellow consistency, but it's well flavored. All right, so this is what's going to give us that amazing, amazing, amazing burst of taste. All right, let's just keep mixing. Good. All right, I think I got everything mixed in here. So this is the Ezekiel bread. I'm going to go ahead and just lay it right down in here. I'm going to let it submerge because I'm going to need it to stay down there for a little bit. We're going to make 4 of these. Okay. So you just want to let it submerge. Show you can use the spoon like I am here just to hurry the process through. All right, so how is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? How was your day? What do you have planned for the weekend? Tell me in the chat box. Now, this is a very dry bread, okay? Let me put you up a little higher. I'm gonna keep pressing on it because I want it to really submerge because the bread is so dry. So I need it to submerge in there really well. While that's happening, I'm gonna go and turn the stove on just to get that prepared. But give it about a minute or two, guys, just to let it really submerge and really soak through into the bread. Okay, and then getting all the flavors as well to soak through. All right, I'm going to go to the stove and I am going to get ready. All right, y'all, just bear with me. Let me get this camera situated. I want to make sure you guys can see exactly what's about to go down right now in the skillet. Okay. So I'm going to put some butter in there. The link, guys, the link is in the chat box. Please share the link so we can have more people on this live, so more people can get access to these free recipes. All right, share the link, guys. All right, so we're gonna let this vegan butter melt. I'm going to work on making sure all of my slices are fully submerged in the just eggs, or let's call it my vegan concoction. Egg concoction. Just egg concoction. Yes. All right. So while that's happening, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move the vegan butter around a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the first slice of bread. Okay, now, wow, okay, this is looking good. It's looking like French toast. It's almost there. Notice how we have a little bit of egg around, or the egg mixture around the slice of bread. Now, if you wanted this to have more like that egg mixture around there to give it more of that look of actual eggs, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But I'm going to go and prepare, I'm preparing on the other side. Oh, let me check on here. Making sure. Now, the goal is to get it to be golden brown. You don't want to burn this, so you have to keep an eye on it. All right, so while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get the other slices ready. So I'm doing 4 slices, and I only did 1 cup of the just eggs. So if you wanted to do more than that, of course, just add the entire thing, and just don't forget to add your water, your milk, and your aquafaba. All right. How many of you guys are excited for this recipe? It makes the most amazing breakfast. But like I said, you can eat this whenever you want to. It don't have to be in the mornings. Like, it's late in the evening. I'm about to go get my hair done, but this is just what I'm feeling for. So, all right, let me check and see what's up here. All right, now the other thing that you can do while this is cooking, you can add some more cinnamon or some more nutmeg to it. Adding some cinnamon, more cinnamon to it is just going to help you get more of a brown, nice caramelized type color. But that's, you know, you decide if that's what you want to do, okay? All right, and then I'm going to attempt to turn it. Make sure you're using a non-stick skillet. That's going to be critical with this, because I'm not using a lot of butter. But I know some of you might be trying to use this with a lot of oil and stuff, so you might be able to flip it easy. But I am trying not to use too much extra butter and stuff. So use a non-stick skillet, so that way you'll have an easier time trying to turn it. All right, let me attempt to, let me get a skillet here. Not a skillet, but I need my, what is that thing called? Oh, I got this, but this thing don't work. What's that thing? My spatula. Yes, so let me get my spatula. Let me give it a quick wash. I'm going to use my spatula because that will be a little much easier for me to flip my vegan, honey, French toast. It's coming together. All right, go ahead and give it a good flip. There we go. Look at that color. Yes. I flip it because it's vegan, just eggs. It doesn't really roll with the bread. You notice I have a little section there. So those are things that you're just going to have to pay attention to. So when you flip it, just try to keep it consistent so that you don't have the just eggs off on one side and then you have the bread. All right, so but that can easily be remedied. But you know, that's just one of the things I want you guys to pay attention to, because you know you're gonna present this to your husband, your wife, your friend, you know, your family members. So if you're all about presentation, then you know that's just one little detail to keep in mind. All right. Ooh, it smells just like French toast. See, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to push it back up against the bread so that I don't have that little extra gap of just eggs just sitting out there. All right, I'm gonna attempt to flip it again. It's all done. I'm ready to go. 3 more slices to go. The first time I tried this recipe, my daughter fell in love immediately, right? Now, this recipe, it's up to you. You can make it super sweet or not so sweet, and I don't care to make it sweet, so I keep it very mellow, but my daughter loves when I do this. So it's a little time consuming, but that's okay. It tastes really good in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this looks like it's done. I like the nice brown color. So if you have little bits like that, just take them out, throw them on the side. You know, because we're not working with eggs. We're almost there. All right, I'm getting ready for my next slice. Just like magic, I washed that pot super quick. Super quick. Watch that skillet super quick. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead again and add some more plant-based butter. All right, you guys are welcome to use whatever you want to. If you want to use oil, but I would suggest you use butter, because that's going to be better, because the butter is going to have a nice nutty taste. All right, so I'm going to add some butter, and I'm going to go ahead and let it melt, and then I'm just going to follow the same steps like I did before. Just make sure that I have the butter evenly spread out on the skillet, and then I'm just going to add my next slice of bread. So it's that simple. So you want to follow this process until you have completed all of the loaves of bread that you have. All right, this is looking good, guys, and it smells amazing. Like, I can smell the cinnamon, the nutmeg. Ooh, so good. Like, did you guys know that cinnamon have a tendency that will make stuff taste a little sweet? For some reason, when you add cinnamon into some stuff, it just kind of makes it sweet by default. But I'm loving this. It's looking really good. It's looking like I have a little bit of extra egg on the side. I'm going to go ahead and add some cinnamon on it. I'm adding cinnamon on there for taste as well as color. And I want the slices to look really nice and brown and delicious. Yes. All right, I'm going to let this cook. So it's Friday evening. I'm sharing this amazing recipe. So this will give you all time to run out to the store, grab the ingredients, and you can have this for breakfast Saturday in the morning if you choose to do so. Or how about Sunday afternoon brunch? Yes. Yes, so I hope you guys will enjoy this recipe, because let me tell y'all, it is so amazing. Like, this recipe, it's so delish. It's universal. All right, let me just make sure it's good. It's universal in the sense that you can add any type of toppings on it. Like, it's just delicious. Comment in the chat box if you really think that this is going to be one of the recipes that you're going to try. I mean, I've been posting a lot of recipes for you guys, and I want to know how many of you plan to try this recipe out. I need you to go ahead and comment in the chat box. All right, I am preparing the third slice. This is looking really good. Let me know how many of you plan to try this recipe. This was a hit in my home, and this is why I'm sharing it with you guys. Now, one thing to know, when you're cooking the bread may start to poof a little. Just go ahead and take your spatula and push on it, just to push back on it, so that way the bottom is cooked and you don't have any rawness in the middle, or it's not like completely soggy in the middle. Okay, just press on it, just like you would when you're doing pancakes. All right, so once it's looking nice and delicious and golden brown, then you want to go ahead and flip it. See that? That looks good, right? All right, so this is pretty much done. That's looking really good. Perfect. All right, guys, so we're gonna repeat the step again. I have 2 more slices to do. Like I mentioned, it's up to you guys. If you just want to do 1 slice, that's okay. Do what works for you and your fam. All right, remove any excess vegan eggs. Remove any of that stuff. All right, and then look at that, really nice. Oh my gosh, so juicy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat you. Oh my gosh, yes. Let the church say yes. All right, I'm gonna put this one aside, and I'm gonna go wash my skillet. I was slow this time. The previous slice I was a little faster. No, I'm slow. Okay, I'm gonna give this a good rinse, and then we're gonna get on to the other slices. Look at that. See, just like magic. All right, go ahead and let's put same thing. We're gonna put some more vegan butter in there, let it melt, and I'm gonna get to my next loaf. So I want you guys to also let me know. I mean, I've been posting content. I need to know, are y'all enjoying the content? Do y'all want to see some different stuff? Like, y'all got to tell me what's up so I can either make stuff that y'all want to see, or let me know that y'all are enjoying what y'all are seeing. So remember the beginning, I told you if you wanted to look a whole lot more like French toast, what I was going to show you what to do. This is what you would do. Pour more of the just eggs around the edges of the slice of bread, and then you're going to get more of that look. The only thing I will warn you of though, okay, because this is not eggs, but it's very close to it. Just be very careful, because you know this is a lot of the liquid on the top, so give it some time to let it really cook before you attempt to flip it. Okay, I learned this from the few previous times that I did this recipe. But sometimes I still get it wrong. I get excited, because let me tell y'all, when I am hungry, I just need to get it done. Like, I just need to get it done, because not only that, and I got to go too. I got to get my hair done, and I'm hungry. I have got to start cooking before I get hungry. What y'all think? Leave your comments in the chat box. All right, so I'm giving this some more time to cook. All right, let's see. All right, looking good. I'm able to pick it up, scrape it up from the 2 sides. All right, but you know what, I think yes, there's still a little bit of liquid on the top. Y'all see that? But that's okay, I'm gonna flip it anyways. I got to go. I'm gonna let it sit a little extra on this side so that it will absorb and cook all of the liquids in the bottom. But just go ahead and take your spatula and just kind of move everything in and just, you know, get yourself a nice clean. I'm just gonna keep moving everything in and just get it in and make it look clean. That's all. That's all. That's all. But it looks like French toast. It smells like French toast, guys. Oh, you're gonna love it. So once it starts puffing in the middle, just go ahead and press on it. So then this way, all of the eggs at the bottom will be fully cooked. Because remember, we had a lot of egg liquids, or a lot of vegan egg on the top, or just egg on the top. So just press on it. Yes, let the church say yes. Who's hungry? Raise your hands. Are you hungry? Raise your hands or type yes in the chat box. Who's hungry? Type yes in the chat box if you're hungry. All right, guys, we almost there. Did I tell you guys I am so grateful and thankful that you guys hang out with me some Friday nights to see these lives and to ask your questions. But guys, guess what? I do need more people to come and hang out. When I do the lives, I spend a lot of time getting everything together, and I do need, you know, I need you guys' help to get me views, to get people to come and see these free recipes. And these recipes are delicious and they're unique, honey. Delicious. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. Oh man, like this is just looking so great. Like look at the crust. And look at the crust around this slice. Oh yes. All right. I have to stop getting so excited, but I got one more slice to go. All right, guys, and then we're gonna do some toppings, and then, you know, we're gonna get to it, okay? So same steps. You just want to go ahead and melt the butter, and then we're gonna evenly get it in the skillet, non-stick skillet. All right, I'm just gonna put that last slice in right now. All right, same thing. If you want to have a lot of eggs around the edges, which gives that really authentic French toast type kind, yeah, go ahead and pour some extras on there. All right, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. So I'm here thinking, what toppings do I want to put in here? So can you guys tell me in the comments, what toppings would you guys put on your vegan French toast? So I have a couple of ideas. I have some things running through my mind. I've had some that I've used from before, but I have some new toppings that I want to try out right now. So tell me what you guys would put on here as toppings, okay? Now, as much as the French toast of itself, this tastes good as is, we gotta 10x it, okay, guys? We gotta exceed expectations, okay? You want to surprise your husband, your little friend, yes, you know, your girlfriend, you know, you want to surprise whoever, that person you're making this special meal for. So you don't want it to be bland, right? So we got to take it up a notch. So we're about to do that right after this slice is finished. So comment below, what are some of the condiments or some of the side what's the word I'm looking for, some of the side selections you guys would use to enhance this, to make it look good, taste good, and just overall make it fabulous. 10x, okay? What would you guys use? I have a few things I'm going to show you guys that I think is just acceptable and that's totally amazing. You guys can pick whatever else you would like. All right, I'm making a mess here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back of my what is this thing called again? I keep forgetting the name of it. What is my spatula? I'm going to take the back of it and just clean up. So just do exactly what I'm doing. So you notice how really nice that looks? Just clean up the sides and make your French toast look really cute. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. So it doesn't matter if there's too much just eggs on it. When you flip it, just use your spatula to do a cleanup. All right, so this is looking good. It's nice and brown. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some of my toppings together, but I'm gonna look and see what some of you guys are putting in the chat box for your toppings. But you know, this is universal, guys, so you could definitely, you know, this is where you can have fun, like really go all the way out on your toppings, yo. Just have fun. Like, this is by far one of my favorite vegan recipes to make. And I mean, every time me and my daughter, every time I make this for her, like, we just get excited. We just use different toppings. I do different things. Sometimes I do so many different things when I make this recipe. So there's other versions to this recipe that you guys may see at some point, but this is just my basic version, and I do other versions which it gets even more fancy. All right, so go ahead and pat on it, because the middle of the bread is probably going to start to poof up a little bit. Just press on it so that it's cooked through evenly, and it's nice and moist on the inside, but not raw, but just nice and moist. Okay, all right. All right, let me see if I can do magic again here really quick. Get this pot washed, get this skillet washed really quick, and put it back on the stove really quick. I'm not done yet. Give me a sec, guys. I'm almost there. So I'm gonna wash this skillet out, and I'm going to start working on my topping. Let me give it a good wipe. All right, like magic. There we go. All right, so the first thing I'm going to put in the skillet, I have this it's called Comstock. It's a blueberry medley. I guess this is a medley that you can use if you were making like a cheesecake type thing. Like, you could put this fruit puree. So it's a combination of different types of fruits. Okay. It's a pie filling. All right, but it's from Comstock. All right, the original berry medley. That's what I'm using. So I'm using that, and I'm using something similar, but I got this from Sam's Club. I don't remember what it is, but I will put that in the comments. So I'm mixing the two fruit concoction together, okay, to create my own version of how, you know, what I want. Okay, so I'm mixing these two together. The yellow one that I put in has more of a citrusy, a limey type, very limey type consistency. Meanwhile, the berry medley is very mellow. It's not sweet at all. That's what I like about it. It's not sweet at all. I've used it and make other desserts, and I actually really like that berry medley. It was really good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spruce this up a little bit. So what I'm gonna add on here is some lime zest. So I'm just zesting the lime a little bit, but not too much, just a little bit. All right, I'm just putting a little bit of lime zest in there, and then I'm also gonna go ahead. I need it to be a little bit to break up some of the sweetness and the thickness. I'm gonna add some lime. Okay, so I just squeeze some lime in it as well. All right, it smells so amazing. All right, I'm gonna top it off with some ginger. Okay. All right, so the combination of this was really good, guys. It tastes really good. I have this nice citrusy, gingery, not too sweet. It was a really nice combination. Now, if you don't want to go out and get these ingredients, that's all right, y'all. Just use your favorite jam. Put your jam on the stove just to warm it up, and maybe add a little bit of water so it's not too thick. And if you want to spruce it up, add some cinnamon to it, add some ginger to it, just changing the consistency, the texture, and the taste. Okay, that's a option that you have. All right, I'm gonna take this back over and we're going to work on, let me put some more lime in here first, and then I'm going to take it over, and then we're going to go ahead and start assembling. Woo, we're getting there, guys. I'm so hungry. We're almost at the last step. We're going to go and assemble our vegan French toast. Yes, vegan French toast. Okay, I tasted, the consistency was good, but it's still a little too thick. So I'm going to give it another second or so on the stove. But it's still a little thick, so I think I'm going to probably add a little bit of water in there. Yes. Yeah, because I needed to be a little thinner. Okay. All right. Let's give it a good stir. Now I'm working with my the temperature on the stove is kind of low. It's not super hot, super hot. It's kind of low, and you have to keep an eye on this, okay? Because it could go south in a hot minute. Keep an eye on it. Stand right in front of it and do not move. Ooh, I'm hungry, y'all. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I don't know how much longer I can wait. All right, guys. Let's. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna move this over so that we can continue the next step. Like magic. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so let me get rid of this, and we're gonna go ahead and put this French toast toppings on here. Okay, we're about to 10x it. We fit into 10x. Here we go. OMG, oh my gosh, are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Oh, all right. Y'all, I'm about to start singing. Hallelujah. I'm about to start singing. Yes. Let the church say yes. All right. I'm grabbing a few more toppings, and then I'm going to come right back. Sorry about the wait, y'all. Sorry, so sorry. But I'm trying to get this whole thing together for us. So, yes, hold on. I'm just grabbing a few things. I'm sorry, but I'm coming. Bear with me. I'm coming. All right. First things first, let's go ahead and put the mixture on there, okay? Whew. That's the first step of goodness. Yes. I just lose some on the right, but we're going to fix that later. All right, let me put that away. All right, so guys, this is the first of the toppings. Now, you don't have to put it on top. You can actually go put it in between each slice of your French toast. You can. That's like totally up to you. Okay? I'm adding some frozen fresh fruits. Well, they're frozen, but they're fruits. So I kind of had them in the freezer, so I kind of just took them out. So they're fresh fruits. All right, so pick your favorite fresh, oh my gosh. I'm so hungry, I can't talk. Pick your favorite fresh fruit. All right, so this is just my second topping. You guys can use whatever topping you want to, right? Based on what you're putting in the chat box. Did y'all put some of your toppings in the chat box? I can't really see it right now, but I hope y'all are putting your toppings that you plan to use. All right. So fresh fruit is always good. You can dice up bananas and create like a nice decorations with some fresh bananas on there. Or like I said, you can layer your jam or your little jelly concoction together, you know what I'm saying? All right, but I'm gonna add some excitement to mine, okay? Starting with Okay, I'm using some flaxseed, ground flaxseed. Okay, so I'm just gonna sprinkle that around the plate and on top. All right, so I'm working with some flaxseed. I'm also doing some chopped walnuts. Have to have nuts in this, guys. Whew, that's like a must. The extra crunch, that's a must. All right, so that's looking good. I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet, y'all. I got some more toppings that I want to do. Okay, I got more. More. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw out some. Guess what? It's coming. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, coconut flakes. Organic coconut flakes. Yes. Yes. So how are we coming along? Are y'all enjoying this recipe? So I'm going to finish it off. I don't have any agaves. So I have some hot chili honey. I bought this a while back from Aldi. So I'm just going to put, drizzle a little bit of that over it. Optional, okay? But I know that it's not super sweet. I'm going to go ahead and take this away because this is kind of messing up my aesthetics, I need it to look a little cuter. That whole chunk of mixture don't really look so cute on my plate. So let me go ahead and remove that. All right. So I'm going to put some additional toppings just to make that area, that side of the plate looks really good. All right. Yep. All right, let's put some additional stuff on here. But guys, is this not delicious? Does it not look delicious? All right, it is. And there it is, guys. Vegan French toast. All right, hold on. Let me. All right, taste test. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. I will see you all next week. Don't forget to share the link to this live. And see y'all next week. I gotta go get my hair. Gotta get my hair did. Okay?